Hey there guys, so today we have another Brew Trip video and this is about Treehouse Brewing, one of the most hype and highly rated breweries out there. Went there today and I got there around 4:15. They're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They open at 5 on Thursday, Friday. Got there 45 minutes early, and still I was 106th online. It's a long wait. So I had to wait 45 minutes, and then to get my growler fill, I did not leave the brewery until around almost 7 o'clock. So expect, when it's a busy day, and it, generally is, it's going to be anywhere from 2 hours to almost 3 hours, or maybe, yeah, almost 3 hours at the brewery. And so shout out actually to Danny and Kevin who recognized me, who actually watch the videos. I've actually met Kevin before at Hill Farmstead. And it was quite a long wait, but it went by obviously a lot quicker because I was geeking out with people, and that was really fun. Otherwise I went out myself and I would just be standing around hanging out waiting myself. But it was really fun catching up with, meeting people and, chatting with them. That was extremely, humbling experience to see that people recognize me, obviously. And so that was great. And actually, speaking about their hyped tap list, they actually had another beer. They had an unfiltered Keller beer, and the name actually escapes my memory right now. But I was really excited to try that because the Keller beer is actually one of my favorite of the old school beer styles, from the old world. And I was really excited to maybe get a sample, but unfortunately it was a really busy day, so they weren't doing samplings that day. Usually you can probably get a sample of the beers on tap. And from my memory, from the time that I've been following Treehouse for about 6 months to a year, I haven't seen them really do a Keller beer or something like that. Generally, it's all stouts, all hoppy, and that's it. So, for the people that get the Keller beer, good luck to you, and hope it's amazing, because I didn't get to get that because it was a 4 growler limit, and ended up sticking to the hoppy beers and the double shot. So, maybe it's my fault, but yeah, it was also 4 growler limit. Generally, it's 5 growlers, and then sometimes they have cans as well, so you can actually get a good amount. So actually one of the questions that Danny and Kevin brought up to me was how I got into Treehouse. And first time I believe was maybe 2014 March Extreme Beer Festival. Treehouse was there. I was actually pretty impressed with their beers, but the highlight for me at EBF last year was Toppling Goliath with their Morning Delight, King Sue, and Sosis. And so Toppling Goliath didn't have a line, which is pretty interesting, and so I just kept going back for that beer, and I was really confused why Treehouse had such a long line, and I really thought Toppling Goliath was the brewery to shine at that event. As time went on, obviously I don't really have that much access to Toppling Goliath, so I've only had a few of their beers, whereas on the other hand, Treehouse I've really gotten familiar with, and so they've shot up as a top brewery, even above Toppling Goliath. Whether that is because of how much I've had of the beers, probably because of that, who knows. But right now I'm quite familiar with Treehouse's options, and they've certainly jumped up as one of my favorite breweries. And so from EBF last year on, I started visiting the brewery last fall, and then since then it's I can't stop having any more Treehouse. I'll take all I can get because it's absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love the brewery. It's a pretty simple operation there. You sort of just show up, sign your ticket, fill out what you want, you pick up your growlers, get your cans, and you just walk out. And there's not too much there, but thankfully they obviously have a 30 barrel system now, so they're pumping out a lot more beer, and they're canning, so that that's a great. And actually, if you're taking a long trek, I didn't realize you obviously can do this, but I didn't realize that that I should, or other people should. If you're taking a really long trip, if you'd like, you could probably show up and you have a lot of time, obviously. Show up really early, maybe like hours before opening at 5. Maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Wait those couple hours, be one of the first people to get their growler fills, then get back online, and then get your second round. And so this way you actually make the trip quote unquote worth it. This trip, I only got 4 growlers. I have a few growlers to review, a few growlers to share with friends at Bottle Share, and that's about it. For people that I have friends that keep asking me, hey, did you grab me anything from Treehouse? Hey, do you have any extra Treehouse? I don't have anything for them, unfortunately. When I do beer trips, I always love to get a quote unquote surplus and sort of share the wealth to people that maybe don't have the audacity like I do to just drive to a brewery. They would really obviously like to try those beers, and it'd be great to just do that trip for them, sort of, right? And so unfortunately I didn't do that today, so don't have any beer for my friends. And so if you like a decent allotment, obviously you could, you'd like to maybe trade some, you'd like to pass them off to friends, you'd like to drink some for yourself, and then maybe you'd like to share some with friends. And that whole combination, you need some amount of beer, so maybe 2 rounds in the line gets you a good amount to do that. Unfortunately, I did not do that today, so anyway, that's a quick talk about Treehouse Brewing. Treehouse Brewery, yeah. Let me know in the comments below what you guys, if you guys have any questions about trying to get there or what that kind of stuff, or what I recommend. Because obviously, if you go on the website, you can see what's on tap, and it's updated very well. But you maybe want to go for something specific, and time your trip that you go there when something awesome is on. So post in the comments below. This is a Brew Trip video. Hopefully I'll bring more. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.